Yo, how's it going, guys? Today I'm gonna show you guys my whole new build, my end game build after defeating OZMA, what I was able to make because of the new gear you get, the epic gear. This is my full build, and after like testing other pieces to get the most optimal damage and stamina damage, not stamina but for sure optimal damage with a little bit less stamina. This is the full build that I made, that I was able to come up with. First things first, the big major piece you're gonna need this jar. And since we're using the spear, we're gonna use a jar with proficiency. We stack with proficiency, so we need that. And then on the attributes, we use one for our mass stamina, defense, and then one damage area. You Based on your preference, you could choose whatever. I prefer more stamina damage increase. The more we break the enemy, the bigger damage we start doing on the critical. For the chest piece, you get the biggest stats for health, defense, and stamina. So we want to get as much of that as possible. On the chest piece, always stick to those three. For your gloves, attack damage, damage increase, and multiplier increase. Um, One more thing, you also have to choose a specific set. So for this, it doesn't matter, but we're running four pieces of everything. We're running four pieces and one piece is a two piece. So for the chest piece, we're running the Great General. The reason we're running the Great General is for the frontal assault damage. We get 10% damage for hitting enemies in the front. On the gloves, already went over the attributes. All straight damage attributes. Nothing with stamina, none of that. Just all straight damage. But we also run the gloves because we want that extra stamina damage increase. That will help us break the enemy even quicker. Every enemy, bosses, don't matter who it is, they're getting fucked. On our legs, we're running the Deep Shadow, and then we're getting that extra stamina damage increase, another 15%. That's already 30% just with two pieces. But since we're also running the weapon of the warrior spirit, that considered three pieces. Remember, we have the jar, so it requires one item less. So we're able to run the three piece, and we're able to get 10% more assault damage. And with the three piece, we get over here, because of the sword. On the sword, you just want to run straight all damage mods, all damage attributes, and you get, since it's an epic, you learn the Skyfall move, which if you guys are already at the end game, you know what's up. But it's just another little bonus free move you get for doing your kicks. But also on the legs, you want to stick to all health, defense, and stamina mods, attributes. I keep saying mods, my fault. But you just want to stick to all attributes on defense, health, and all that. I do need to fix my defense right here, but you just want to stick to that because that's where you get the biggest bonus from. On your legs, you want to stick to all damage. But on these legs, if you go on your stamina, you cannot switch to another damage area. But it's fine. It is what it is. We still got stamina damage increase, damage multiplier. There is, maybe you could switch that to something else you want, just straight attack damage or anything you want. But you want to get this instead. On the max stamina, I just done that. And then one thing to notice too, I forgot to mention as well. On all epic gear, we also ran these specific in these areas, the chest piece, the gloves in this area, this. I also ran these in a specific area because each epic gear gets a new bonus stat. So for the chest piece, I decided to go with this because we get 5% extra stamina damage increase on the front, all front damage. And we're always in the front. It really doesn't matter. So we're always standing in front of them and we get 5% extra damage. On the executioner, multiplier damage. That's why I run those. And then on the legs, front assault damage multiplier increase, another bonus. And then over here, we get another stamina bonus. So on the stamina bonus, it comes in clutch because you do remember, we're just aggressive. We're very aggressive. We're always constantly fighting. So all these bonuses with epic gear, I ran these in this specific order, where the chest piece, where this is at. You can switch it around or whatever you want, but you will get some different stats on different attributes and stuff. But I ran it this way because I got the biggest bang for my buck on the damage output side. And then over here on the rings, on this necklace, since I was able to craft this as well, I decided to go with composed damage increase. You see, the only thing I was iffy about composed is because composed only does damage as long as you're 50% higher on stamina or just the enemy. I don't really know which one it is, but I just thought that was a little bit of a I was thinking about switching it to this back, damage decrease, but I decided to just stick to that and just be straight up aggressive still, and just because I always do every time you land the big brutal, you do go back to like almost full percent. So I decided to go with this, the necklace instead, and just get that 15 extra percent. And you gotta remember, even with the rings, it works with the jars. It's one less item, so we just take advantage of that. Why not? Oh, on the same thing on the rings, I wasn't able to switch max health to like any other damage, but I was able to switch the other two. More composed damage, just another bonus, and assault damage. You could switch it according to you, and then the big we get max stamina again. Big bonus on stamina. Very comes in clutch for us because that's all we need. And then on the attributes, on the fixed attributes, lightning attack damage. If you do use a lightning attack damage, you could use the lightning, but it's up to you. But you do want to run all damage random attributes, and you just want to keep that going. And then on your bonus, you want to confront damage increase. Another 10% damage increase we get. You want to run this ring just because of that 10%. That 10% changes about like 300% damage. You want to run that. That's pretty much it, to be honest. On all gear, that's pretty much how we have our gear. On skill tree, if you're already on epic, I'm pretty sure you already have a certain playstyle. My playstyle is over here with swift attacks and running it with the chain attacks with the kicks. I run it with the kicks, and then for my favorite over here is with the eagle wind. I like comboing with that a lot, and then I don't even use my berserk mode a lot. I don't even do that. I hardly use it, but I'll show you guys gameplay. I'll put like a OZMA fight at the end on the clip just for you guys to see the build work in action. I do have B agility, but you don't really need A. Honestly, there's not that much of a difference. B agility is fine, but you can stick to just this and you guys will be straight. But that's my build. Peace.